Hi friends, Maddie here from Art with a Heart and Healthcare. Stick around if you want to learn how to make this fun octopus guy using supplies in your art bag. Let's get started. Alright everyone, let's get started. So, we're going to need two things from our art bag. One being your drawing pad. And I'll show you why in a second. And of course, the other being our Model Magic. So you're gonna have a lot of fun with this stuff. It's really great to make little sculptures, jewelry, beads, ornaments, stuff like that. All right, so get your drawing pad and take out a piece of paper. So we're gonna make our octopus on this sheet of paper, and that just makes it easier for when we're painting it, or if we need to add anything or take anything away or mold it more. So just because we can turn it around and move it easily and it won't get stuck to the table. Then take your Model Magic, and it can be a little difficult to open, so you might need to get someone to help you. But open her up. All right, so squish it around a little bit, get a feel for it. So for our octopus, the first thing we're gonna do is separate maybe like a third of our Model Magic, a little more, away from the other 2/3. So you have a smaller piece and a bigger piece. And so what we're gonna do is put this off to the side. This is gonna be the Model Magic for our octopus's head. So just put that over to the side. We're gonna have this big piece. So what we're gonna do is make this into 8 smaller pieces, and those are gonna be our octopus's legs. So break that apart. So you have something kind of equal. It's okay if it's not perfect. And you're gonna do that again to both of those. Now we have 4 pieces, and we're gonna do the same thing. Like I said, it doesn't have to be perfect as long as you have relatively same size pieces. All right, so those are going to be our legs. I'm gonna push my paper off to the side, and so I'm gonna take each one, do the same thing. So you're gonna roll it out like you would a snake. But you wanna make sure that one side of it is a little more pointy, if that makes sense. So just like you would think an octopus's legs would be. So see, this side is thicker, this is thinner. And put that off to the side. So we're gonna do that with the rest. And if you need to fast forward here, that's totally okay, because you get the idea. All right, so we got our 8 pieces. Now let's start to assemble them on our paper. Pull these off to the side a little. So remember, we're using this so that we're assembling on a piece of paper so it's easy to move around. So you're gonna make this almost look like a star with 8 points. So they all just kind of come out from this middle section here. right, so it looks something like this, kind of silly. And I'm gonna kind of smush it. Smush. Smush is definitely a scientific word. It's a very fancy art word. Okay. So we got those. Now we're gonna put that off to the side. And we're gonna get our piece that's for the head. So I'm gonna take off a little piece from this as well, just so we can make our face. And when we get to the face, you'll see you can do it a couple different, or however you really want. So I'm gonna put this little ball off the side. I'm gonna make this into a ball. So just like you would think, you can do it on the paper or like your hands like this, whichever is easier to you or works for you. So if you've ever seen an octopus, it's kind of like bulbous, stretched out a little bit. Kind of have fun with it. Maybe research what different octopuses look like. So I'm gonna make mine look kind of like this. Kind of like an egg shape-ish. All right, so that's what it looks like. So I'm gonna add the face now. I'm going to pull this maybe like in half-ish. And then in half again. And then I'm gonna take off a little piece from each of these for the eyes. So really you're just gonna make 4 circles. Kind of like this. And you're gonna smush them down and add them to your octopus's head. And you can get as goofy as you want with these, make them different sizes. And then the little inside, like the iris pupil part. So he's gonna be kind of silly. And it's totally up to you. You can add a mouth too. This isn't really what I think octopus's mouths are on the bottom of their body, but for the sake of it being fun and cute, we're gonna make ours with a little smile. And he's super silly. I love him. All right, so now take your legs back and then add the head to the legs, just like that, kind of. So you can kind of smush his head on a little, like at the base. Be careful, these legs like to touch each other and then stick together. So however long it takes you to kind of mold it out with how you want it to look. We're not looking for perfection, just something fun. All right, so this last part is a really nice little detail to make our octopus just look a little more like he's wiggling around his legs and whatnot. So you're just gonna kind of take these and make them kind of curved and rounded like this. So I'm gonna go around and do that to all of them. You can kind of spiral them some. Let's see. This guy. Really is helpful when you make it on a piece of paper. And you can, spend as long as you want on this if you want to make it look as smoothed out as you can. But this is our little guy for now, so I'm gonna let it dry for 24 hours, and then we're gonna paint it with the watercolors in our art bag. So he's just gotta dry. You can put him in a warm window, or just leave him out where no one's gonna touch him. But I'll be back in 24 hours and we will pick up from there.